Matt, from the beginning of time in basketball, when you have the best competition in practice, you usually have guys get better and make progress. It just seems like there's got to be better competition in your practices this year with guys like Davis, Peck. They all seem to be improving. Would you agree? Do you think could be a factor for you down the road?
Yeah, hopefully we can continue to have that depth and that everyday improvement through just the competition. But I think that was something that really hurt us last year. We could put together a good team, but we couldn't put together two good teams, and now we can do that, and it really helps us. I'm just trying to figure out our pieces. I know I'll have a tough time playing guys if I can't trust them. I think that's probably the most important piece, trying to work towards that, where you have good players, but you also have some good young players that haven't been through it yet, and so you have to be able to trust each other and follow how we're defending things. Right now you can't see it, but we're having too many breakdowns. Sometimes you can get beat trying to do what the coaches are saying, and it's a good mistake, if you will. But when you're doing things and you're not following what we're doing, sometimes, especially defensively, we have to be able to get that point across or get that corrected, or they're going to have a tough time playing.
Matt, where did the energy come from tonight, and how big of a part of it was Errik?
I thought Errik Peck was great. He's really the past 2 weeks he's really played well in practice and scrimmages, and just been solid. He didn't do anything tonight that he couldn't do. At times we got guys out there trying to do things, and take on too many players, and especially in traffic. So I thought Peck was good. He gave us some energy. Just kind of played his role and was opportunistic in the opportunities he got.
Matt, I know you like to sometimes see the film before you comment on too much specifically, and I don't know how much the competition level dictated this, but just the defensive intensity seemed better tonight, especially in the first half. It seemed like you're getting a lot of hands on passes and disrupting things. And what were your impressions of defensively?
Well, I felt that, in their offense that they ran, did a good job of not letting them get comfortable and do what they wanted to do. And our guys played pretty good position defense to start the game. As the game went on, I thought that we had some slippage in that area. And as a coach, you want that to continue. Just be solid and just be fundamentally sound on the defensive end. But I thought we did some good things to start the game. A lot of times games like that, when you get that lead, they want to play a different way. And I don't quite understand that, but why would you want to just play the same way how you got that lead? But that's part of it sometimes.
Coach, you got 27 points from your 3 true freshmen tonight, and they shot over 50% together. Mm-hmm. What's your stance on them? Just as what they can contribute as you start the regular season, and if any of them potentially will be starting.
Well, I think Kendall Stevens obviously can stretch the defense and he can really shoot the basketball. And that definitely will help us. Basil Smotherman is a good athlete. He's really got a chance to be a good defensive player. He's long, he's rangy, he understands what's going on. He has to quit gambling all the time. Those guys young guys always want to hit home runs. And he just needs to be solid on defense. And then when he sees weakness, see some blood in the water, then you can be aggressive then. But if not, just be solid. Don't beat yourself. But I like his energy. I like what he's done. And then Bryson Scott, he struggled from the free throw line tonight, but he's going to make something happen. He's just got to learn when it's there. He can be over aggressive on defense. He's got to learn to also be solid on defense. But he can put some major heat on the basketball. He's got to learn to play without the basketball on offense and away from the basketball on defense. He's had the ball in his hands and he's guarded the ball a lot in the past.
Errik, obviously a nice game for you tonight. I think it was 7 of your first 7, scored 16. Just to talk about how things felt out there. It seemed like you kind of brought some of the energy that gave you guys a boost tonight.
Yeah, got an early dunk, and that kind of got me going a little bit, to see, your first shot going, especially, at emphatic. But, just kind of felt comfortable out there. We've been practicing on the floor for a while, so starting to, coming gradually more and more. But, hit some shots early, got a couple easy buckets, and then went from there.
Ray, this team seems to, at every position, have competition that's going on in practice, and that usually is a sign of a really good basketball team, potentially. Would you agree with that, and do you think that the competition you've seen so far in practice maybe is better than, it's been since you've been at Purdue?
Yeah, the competition in practice has been real good this year. It's way different from what it was last year. And Coach Payne always says we got about 8 or 9 starters in the team. We're gonna have a pretty good team, and I think we got about 8 or 9 starters of people that can start every game. So I think we have a real good team, especially practice carries over into the game. So I think it'll be real good.
Ronnie, just obviously we've talked a lot this offseason about Purdue needing to get back to kind of what Purdue does defensively. You guys really kind of overwhelmed them the first couple of minutes, forced a lot of turnovers, generated a lot of offense off turnovers. Was that kind of the template for what you guys want to do, and just I guess the importance of kind of establishing that early in the season. I don't know if you want to use the term making a statement, but is that sort of what you did tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just with the new rules, you gotta play good defense without fouling, and it's just kind of hard when it's just new rules. And but I thought we pressured the ball pretty good, made them turn it over, and led to easy baskets.
Kendall, you talked about getting the jitters out after the U of I game. Now that you hit 3 or 4 tonight, do you feel more confident and comfortable in your role on the offensive end?
Yeah, I do. Each practice and each rep you do in offense helps me out for the game. So it's just coming in, being confident in yourself.
Going back to Errik, you started out 7 for 7. Did you know that you were that hot starting out the game?
No, I take it, one play at a time. I don't really, focus on stats necessarily. So.
Rapheal, can you talk about the job Errik did tonight? Because it seemed like everybody kind of fed off of the energy that he was providing out there.
I think he brought a great spark to start the game, and he came out ready to play. And when you see one of your guys coming out ready to battle, it just makes you want to battle with him and just stand aside next to him and ride with him. So, he came out with great energy, got us going, especially with that first dunk. So, he started out from the gate.
Errik, Matt said when you and Sterling both got here, the one thing he wanted to do was establish roles for you right away, so you knew exactly what was kind of asked of you, having only 1 year. What exactly is your role, you feel like, and was that it?
We talked about a lot, throughout the course of summer and fall, but just go out there and rebound, play hard, and do what the team needs me to do. If they need me to score on a given night, I'll do that. If they need me to rebound, I'll do that. Play defense, do that. I don't necessarily have a peg, like a shooting set, but they got me in the starting spot now, so I'm appreciative of it, and go out there and play hard, let the chips fall with me.